Hi, welcome to the Be a Beauty YouTube channel. On this channel every week we make videos on how to make your own natural skincare products, how to make your own toiletries, how to make lots of different household items. So if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button down below and you'll get a notification every week when our latest video is out. So today I am going to make a laundry liquid. So this is a really easy recipe to follow. I'm using some very easily got ingredients. Now we could make a completely natural laundry liquid from scratch, but it would be really complicated. So today I want to show you how to make a laundry liquid with some really easy to get ingredients. And the very first ingredient we're going to use is just some soap. This is an ingredient that will kind of determine how natural you want this liquid to be. So you can just use a cheap bar of soap from the supermarket like I'm doing today, or you could use a really lovely handmade natural soap, which I've also done in the past as well. And both of them are really, it works, the recipe turns out pretty much the same. Sometimes the handmade soaps makes a bit of a thinner laundry liquid and the commercial shop bought ones make a bit of a thicker one. But the reason I use the shop bought ones a lot of the time is because they're really, really cheap. And it's just something I'm washing my clothes with, so I don't really need to have, the ingredients like the soap to be 100% natural. But if you want to do that, you can totally do that. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grate the soap. So this is really easy. You just get the bar of soap and you run it down the grater like this. There you have it, we have a bowl of grated soap. So then what I have done is I've taken 4 litres of water and I've brought it to the boil. Now I've already added in a bowl of grated soap in here just because I wanted to get the process underway. And I am just stirring it and keeping it on the heat until the soap kind of dissolves into the water. And it has done now. So now I'm going to add the next ingredient. So this is kind of traditionally where people would add borax to a laundry liquid, but borax isn't as available anymore because it's deemed to be a bit harsh on the skin. It's a natural salt, it's salt of boric acid, and it's a completely natural salt, but it is a little bit harsh on the skin, so it's not as easy to find in Europe anymore. In the States it's really easy to come across. So I have found this instead, this borax substitute, and I'll put the link below for where I got it. I bought it in a shop in Dublin, but I know they sell it online. And this is actually called sodium sesquicarbonate. And it's, again, it's a natural salt, but it's a much more gentle salt, and it does the very same job that borax does. So borax is normally in natural cleaning things like detergents and household cleaners and scrubs and stuff like that because it gets things really clean. So that's why we're going to add it in here. So this is 100 grams of the borax substitute, and I'm putting it into the water and soap mix and giving it a bit of a stir. And then the next thing I'm adding is washing soda crystals, and these are really easy to find. You can get them in the supermarket and they're normally in the same aisle as the laundry liquid or detergent, but they're on like the top shelf or the bottom shelf. So I have 200 grams and that is going into the mix as well. And then what I'm going to do here is I am going to give it a good stir so that I've mixed all the ingredients around, and I'm going to bring it back to the boil. Okay, I'm going to pop the lid back on, make sure that it's up high, and I'm going to bring that back to the boil. So I've brought it to the boil. It's come to the boil now. Everything is completely mixed in. The soap flakes that I grated, the borax substitute, and the washing soda crystals. So now I'm going to take it off the heat. And now what I'm going to add is 4 litres of cold water. So here is my 4 litres of cold water. So I'm just going to pour that right in. 2 litres gone in and 4 litres gone in. And I'm just going to give that a good stir around. So I'm going to leave this to cool for a little bit before I add in the essential oils, because essential oils, if we add them into water or a mix that's too hot, essential oils are volatile and a lot of the really lovely smell and properties are going to be lost in all that heat. So I'm going to wait till this cools down and then I am going to add in some essential oils. Okay, so our laundry liquid has really cooled down now at this stage, and we can now add the essential oils. So the essential oils that I would like to add are lavender and bergamot. This smell is really, really nice. Like a conventional laundry liquid though, it's not going to really linger on your clothes. You'll have a faint smell of the essential oils, and that's what I prefer. So I am going to add about, I would say 40 mils of lavender essential oil. So I throw that in. I can do it by eye at this stage, but I might, I'd recommend using some kind of measuring device like a graduated cylinder or something like that if you're not too sure. And about 10 mils of bergamot. So in they go. And I'm just going to give them a nice stir around. And the scent is really beautiful. You can use pretty much any essential oils you want in here, but my tips would be don't use any of the citrus essential oils. They'll be completely lost in this. They're kind of like top notes and, just won't come through the process of, hot water and borax and washing soda. You really just won't smell them. They'll fade after a short period of time. And also don't use anything too expensive either, because it's for washing your clothes, it's not for putting on your skin. So we have everything in here now, and I am going to decant it into some bottles. So it's a good idea to save laundry liquid bottles that you might have at home, or bottles that we get our ingredients in here in Be a Beauty are really handy. You're going to make about 8 litres of laundry liquid from this, so have something appropriate ready for decanting. And I'm just going to decant one bottle here now for you. So it's still pretty runny, but just know that as it thickens or as it cools, it's going to thicken. So just be aware of that. Don't leave it cool too much before bottling, because it can get quite thick sometimes and you might find it a little bit of hard work trying to get it into the bottle. Also, it does foam a little bit, so just be prepared to push out the foam so that you can get the bottle full of liquid. Okay, that's plenty for that one. And there you have it, a bottle of laundry liquid, really, really easily made and made for absolute pennies if you look at the ingredients that we use. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button down below. As I say, we share videos every single week on how to make your own skincare products, how to make your own toiletries, how to make your own household products. Check us out on www.beabeauty.com, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.